boys and girls, today we're going to be learning how to use Britannica Kids. So once we've gotten into Britannica Kids, and you can do that by either typing kids.britannica.com or you can do that by using your QR code on your research bookmark, you're going to scroll down, ignore the top, to this bottom section right here. And once you're on this bottom section, you're going to see a search bar. This is where we're going to search for what we are looking for. Now, there are other ways to search as well. So for your project, you already know what your topic is going to be. So we're going to search that topic. But if you didn't know your topic and you wanted to learn about more areas in Britannica Kids, you could look at articles, images and videos, biographies, that's about a specific person, animal kingdom, so specifically animals, world atlas, that's going to be your maps, and the dictionary. It also has a browse so you can search by letters. So let's say I was looking for dog, I would click the letter D. But for this purpose, I already know my topic, so Miss Breed is going to be studying foxes. So I'm going to type fox into my search bar. When I'm done typing my topic into this white search bar, I want to click the search button. That's the green circle with the white magnifying glass or hand lens. You're going to click that button, and it's going to take you to my results. Again, I want to just scroll down a tiny bit so I have a better view. And I'm going to notice on the left-hand side, we have different categories. We have articles. That's going to be where I can read about these animals or person or thing. I have images where I could see pictures of that topic. I have videos where I could learn more. I have a dictionary, and remember, a dictionary is going to tell us how to pronounce the word, what the part of speech of the word is, and what that word means. And then it also is going to give me additional websites to learn more about my topic. So I know your class uses San Diego Zoo Kids a lot. It's a great website, so this would take you to San Diego Zoo Kids as well if you needed more information. But we're going to really focus on Britannica Kids today. So we're going to go back to the articles, and I'm going to look. And I want to know about Fox the animal because my research project is on animals. So I'm going to see here this says animal, and this one says Native American people. I know Native American people is not what I'm going to want. I know I'm going to want the one that says animal. So I'm going to click on the article that says animal. When I click on that article, I'm going to see several things. I can view the article for kids, for students, for scholars. Now, we're going to make sure ours is always selected to kids because that's up to grade 5. Students is going to be 6th through 8th, and scholars is going to be grade 9th and up. That's going to be too advanced for us right now, so we want to make sure right now we're just staying on kids. The first thing we're going to see is we're going to see an image of a fox. We're going to have videos that I could play.
Foxes are known for their craftiness. They belong to the family of animals called canines, which includes dogs and jackals. Foxes are the smallest of all canines.
I'm going to stop that video there. I could scroll here and see other pictures. I can even scroll down here and learn more about foxes. You'll notice there is the text underneath that is going to match your video. Then I have my article right here, and you can read aloud if with our subscription, and you'll use the username and password we have, and it can read it to you, or you can choose to read it yourself. The next thing I want to point out is the print. We are not printing our articles today. You can email. We are not emailing our articles today. You can translate. We are not translating it to another language today. And then we have cite. Now this is the really important button. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to click this cite button, and it's going to bring us our citation. So once you have your citation, you can just write that citation right where it says source citation. So it's already going to generate it for you, and that's how we can give credit to the author who made the article and had the videos and did all the work. So it's really important. You're going to click this cite button right here and then copy the citation as it appears.